Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, August 24, demonstrate that Melinda Trask will work up certain doubts. E.J. Demura could push Melinda to uncover what was at the forefront of her thoughts during their last spat, since she continued to indicate about his union with Nicole Walker being a slip-up. In any case, Melinda could get refreshes on Sloane Peterson's unsuccessful labor and conclude she can't heap on the agony at this moment. The least Melinda can do is keep her mouth shut about Sloane's paternity trickery with regards to EJ and Nicole's child. Maybe Melinda will carry on like she was simply meddling with EJ to get a response out of him. Yet he might believe there's seriously going on in view of her strange way of behaving. Eventually, on Thursday's episode, EJ will likewise run into Tripp Johnson, so that experience will bring some serious strain. This ought to come closely following EJ's bad dream, which will in all likelihood be about Susan Banks. Day's spoilers say EJ will without a doubt have a terrible dream that he thinks about a sign or feeling or the like. Perhaps EJ will feel like Susan's advising him to battle for equity, yet Tripp might contend that Ava Vitali wasn't sane and doesn't merit a lawful discipline. At Bayview, Ava was simply discussing how much better she was doing, basically until that vision of Susan showed up. That sent Ava past the brink once more, so she'll require Harris Michaels' help on Thursday's DOL show. After Marlena Evans and Roman Brady think about Victor Kiriakis' curved history, Dr. Evans will be called to Bayview for Ava's emergency. Day's spoilers say Marlena will give her best for help Ava, who'll reel over her most recent pipe dream and rest on Harris thus. Ava was having a confident outlook on the future before this Susan stunner. However, Harris won't believe she should abandon getting her life back. That will begin with assisting Ava with seeing that Susan was really a comparable-looking patient who just looked like her. Days of Our Lives, DOL. Fans are thinking about how frequently Victor Kiriakis was hitched. During the 7-day stretch of August 21st to August 25th, the daytime cleanser will respect the amazing entertainer and his famous person. Continue to peruse to find out more. How frequently was Victor Kiriakis wedded? The client Marines asked on the SoapCentral.com message sheets, how often was Victor hitched? Each the Times of Our Lives wiki on the Being a Fan site. Victor wedded multiple times to Carly Monitoring, Kate Roberts, Vivian Alamain, Nicole Walker, and Maggie Horton. He additionally has 3 kids, Bo Brady, Philip Kiriakis, and Isabella Toscano, and 3 stepchildren, Daniel Jonas, Melissa Horton, and Sarah Horton. DOL fans took to the string to guess about Victor's marriage. One contemplated whether his union with Nicole was invalid, since she was at that point wedded to Trent Robbins. One more answered, true. They were rarely really hitched. She attempted to get uber millions in a separation settlement. Then, at that point, figured out they weren't hitched. She had no cash by any means, and obviously couldn't find a new line of work. Furthermore, that is the point at which she engaged with EJ. Will Victor Kiriakis get reworked? The Times of Our Lives spoilers hint that Victor could get reworked. He passed on in a plane accident. However, as cleanser fans definitely know, characters can resurrect. Aniston's experience on the show initially began in 1985. Be that as it may, he took a short time away in 2004 when Victor kicked the bucket, however, was then tracked down alive on the island of Melaswin. In 1997, Aniston was dropped to a common job on DOL, notwithstanding his presence. A few fans keep thinking about whether they will bring the person back in a recast. Others are against the thought by and large. I love Victor, yet let him ride. What I might want to see is foes attempting to screw with the Kiriakis family now that Victor is perished. I figured it would happen when Stefano passed on to the Demuras. However, one might say that Victor was strong enough that individuals wouldn't come creating problems, one client composed. No, I don't feel that reworking Victor with another entertainer would be smart. Jennifer Aniston is now angry with how Victor is being worked out, and reevaluating him now or not too far off would simply be offending to John Aniston / his family, yet additionally to long-lasting fans who adored him and will constantly recall him, one more noted. What do you think about Victor's 5 relationships? Do you suppose his union with Nicole was invalid? Do you suppose he'll get reevaluated? Sound off underneath in the remark segment. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Monday, August 21. Uncover that Sean Brady will wind up on a descending twisting as he laments for Victor Kiriakis and keeps on considering himself liable for the misfortune. Sean is now disregarding Beauty Brady's calls and drinking once more, so this can end in awful news. Days spoilers say Sean will turn out and act damagingly in the future, so Beauty will stress over the results this could prompt. Somewhere else, Nicole Walker will pause for a memorable minute Victor since she positively had a one-of-a-kind history with him. As Nicole recollects a few wild recollections, she'll presumably consider Brady dark too and worry about how he's holding up. Discussing Brady, he just heard Chloe Path conversing with Beauty about how she was considering expressing yes to Xander Cook's proposition. At any rate, that is the last thing Brady needs, yet he might adopt another strategy and attempt to be steady. Since Brady let the cat out of the bag about his kiss with Chloe and got punched over it, he might need to specify that to Chloe during this discussion. In any case, Brady additionally enlightened Xander regarding Chloe dismissing him, so he might explain that. At the Kiriakis Chateau on Monday's Days episode, Xander will accept pregnant Sarah Horton's child should be his now that he's perceived how far along she is. Sarah will fervently reject that Xander is the dad and demand Rex Brady is her child daddy, all things being equal. It'll take some work, yet Sarah will be powerful enough that she eventually persuades Xander that this isn't his child or little girl. By the by, Xander will not have the option to oppose taking a little punch as he leaves, so he'll recommend Sarah ought to call him on the off chance that the youngster emerges with a Scottish intonation. All things considered, Xander will trust Sarah's story and simply need to zero in on his future with Chloe, generally to keep away from all the aggravation. Duo fans can anticipate that Chloe should give Xander a few positive updates when she at long last consents to wed him. Days spoilers say Xander will be excited as he puts the wedding band on Chloe's finger and offers a celebratory kiss with his new life partner. Across town, Melinda Trask will have some help to ask Sloane Peterson, so she'll push her to address Lee Shin as another client. It'll be fascinating to see precisely exact thing Melinda's point is, yet she'll almost certainly remind Sloane that she's staying quiet about her paternity trickiness and anticipate that she should help out for her consequently. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Sloane will manage horrendous responsibility over the mysteries she's keeping from Eric Brady, so she'll intend to make an admission soon. Sadly, that admission will not work out as expected thanks to Sloane's unexpected spasms, and that implies some startling child shows coming. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.